Okay. I have one complaint in life, and that is this chair. Well, at this moment. Listen. You know what it's like to have anxiety and be like, I just need some silence, and then you just try to move, or you're watching a movie with somebody, and it's like a really tense moment, and all you hear is... That would be my one criticism for this chair on Amazon. Just, this is the loudest freaking chair you've ever sat in. Just be prepared. Don't be in a meeting and need to be silent, because this chair will tell off on you. If you get ready to leave and sneak out the back, oh no, it makes all the noise. So, excuse my chair. I'm learning how to use my new iron today. Well, I've been learning how to use it. I kind of know. But the thing I find most annoying, it's a great iron, like salt of the earth. Like, I press something and it comes out beautifully pressed. However, if I'm using it and I let it sit here and it's still on whatever thing it's supposed to be on, like setting, it will beep after a while. Like, you know how you leave your fridge open for too long and it does that beeping sound, like to notify you, hey, you should probably close your fridge. It does this. And it had me and my mom running around the house like, what is this sound? I don't understand. It's the iron. So you get this iron. No, it beeps. So you have to literally go from wherever you are and turn it off. So, but today I was going to sew my bra and talk to you. However, I didn't realize how loud my sewing machine was. And fun story, I've actually lost my microphone in the move. I don't know where it is. Like, I haven't seen it since the apartment, and it's completely just disappeared off the face of the earth. So, goodness gracious. I don't know what that sound was. So now I have to record and use things with my phone, which actually I kind of prefer using my phone. I hope you all prefer my phone. Anyways, I wanted to do a sit down, and I'm going to iron out a pattern or two, because I am sewing some things for myself and for my mom, because we're in this winter storm right now and it is cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This stupid chair. First and foremost, I don't want to do an where have I been video, because I feel like those are really cheesy and really weird, and I'm not that type of, I call myself a content creator who does like, where have I been, and do a whole video and a story time. If I'm gonna do a story time, I'm gonna tell you something informational. So, however, I will give you a brief overview of where I've been. So right now, I no longer live in Florida. I live in the deep South, is all I'm gonna say. And you may be thinking, why did you move from Florida to the South? Like, with all of what's going on right now, politically and whatnot. Because Florida, while it likes to be not, what's the nicest way to say this? While Florida doesn't consider itself the South, I broke my nail. Oh no. Oh. Anyways. Florida is different from the South. That's all I'm gonna say. And Florida was not healthy for me and my mother. And we were on our way to just being really, really unhealthy. Like, before I moved, I had gained like 50 pounds almost. Probably not 50 pounds, but like, it was the heaviest I'd been in a while. And we were just getting sicker, and it was not a fun time. So we moved out of a unhappy situation to one where we're a little more free and we have a house now. So yeah. I have my notes so I can actually figure out what I'm gonna talk to you about, so we're not a long rambly video, and I'm still gonna be one of those where have I been videos. Okay, that's fine. Where was I? The one thing I can say about living in the South and living here is the fact that there's a lot of farmers markets. So I've been going to a lot of those, made a lot of friends there. Farmers markets, local farms, and stuff like that. So you're really like literally out here buying from producers and whatnot, instead of just whatever's mainstream and, you know, that everybody's doing. So that's something that I do appreciate. And eventually I will stop saying so in my videos. Just I'm just noticing that about myself. On top of that, I have also been on this journey learning about bras, and that's mainly what I'm going to talk about today. That's mainly what I'm going to talk about today, because I've been learning a lot about bras lately. If you are a person who wears a bra, you will understand what I mean when you try to go to a bra place and you have a bigger cup and you're trying to find a bra that actually fits. My problem is that I am around an I or J cup. I want to make sure this is recording, because I swear if I'm talking and it's not recorded, I'll be so mad. Okay, we're good. Don't look at my pants. I'm not wearing matching pants, okay? Oh, I did make this, by the way. It's a Mimi G pattern with simplicity, and it's really nice. I really like it. You know, covers my shoulders for when it's cold. But yes, I myself am an I or J cup, depending on whatever brand and whatnot. I haven't really looked lately because it's kind of hard and I don't shop anymore. So bras have been like my biggest issue, because you know, if you're a woman and if you're a person who wears bras, you know that it is hard to be able to fit in an outfit. Hold on. See, that's what I said. I'm like trying to think of something that doesn't make a lot of noise to do while I'm doing this, instead of doing a talking head video. I don't know. I want to be one of those people. So let's multitask. That works with my brain. So yeah, when you are a person who wears a bra, you will understand that it's hard to find one that fits, especially if you have bigger cups. And what we as consumers don't understand and don't know, well, not all of us know, is sister sizing does not work for everybody. If you are, say you're a D cup and your cup is floating, and it just doesn't fit, and you try, they say, if you're 34B, go up to like a 36C or something like that. Then you get it and you find out it doesn't fit either. Like, and you're constantly going up to a bigger size, and you know for a fact that like there's no way in the world you went from a B cup to like a triple D. And the problem is not the cup. It's not, how do I say this? The problem is that, the problem is not with sister sizing specifically. Like, sister sizing can work for specific people, but then there are a majority of us who don't fit in that scale. And what happens is, for me specifically, if I need to go up to a bigger cup size, it doesn't go up in the amount of cup that you need, right? It automatically goes up in your band and in your wire size. Because if you didn't know, your wire is supposed to fit exactly in the crease between your breast and your chest cavity. So that crease is where your wire is supposed to fit. Now, if that wire does not fit, you have the wrong wire size, and your bra's not going to fit the way it's supposed to fit. So if your wire is poking you under the arm, if it's not laying flat against your chest cavity, if your center spot is like levitating, I guess, floating, or if like you feel when you're wearing your cup, if you put your breast all the way in it, you're falling out, or if it's floating on top of your breast tissue, that means that the wire is not the right size for what you need. And the bra companies will automatically assume that if you need a bigger cup, that means that your body in total needs bigger size. So they'll go up in band and in your wire, but not the amount of space that's in your cup. So in reality, your cup is being like flattened against your body, because they're making the wire and the band bigger, but not the wire itself. Like, but they're not like keeping the wire the same. That makes sense. So what I found out in my research is that my wire size is so small compared to how much cup I need. It's crazy. So you're supposed to be able to figure out and measure your, like, what wire fits best in that crease on your body, so that it's not poking you under your arm and that it's not floating off of you. So you do that, and you're supposed to make a mock band, because your band is what's supposed to be keeping your bra and your breast tissue where it needs to be. It's not supposed to be sliding down in your torso. It's not supposed to be riding up in the back. It's supposed to be holding you. And then your wires are supposed to be under your breast and in that crease. So, and your straps are not supposed to be cutting into you either, because that means that your strap is taking over a majority of the weight. So I use, according to like Lily Pad Designs, which is a bra company that produces bras for like a large range of bra sizes. She, according to her bra pattern, and what I've been reading up and learning across various people, is that I am a 46 in a long vertical because I'm an extreme omega, which means that the wire that I need is like 10 sizes smaller than the amount of cup, like the amount of like space, like cup that I need. Ooh, excuse me. So technically it's like, it belongs to like a 46 frame, but my breast tissue actually needs a cup is supported by a wire that goes up to like a 7 point something. So that means that I have to take the wire length. I know there's a lot of information. Hold on. Stay with me. Okay, so I have to take the 46 wire and I have to take the cup that I need, which is like in a 7.2. And then I have to take both of those and I have to take the edges of the cup that fits into the wire and I have to take a certain amount equally from each piece to get it to fit in that wire to be able to have a bra cup that fits. So that's my journey. That's been my journey lately. And it's been rough. Like I had one that really, really fit really well for a while. And then I lost weight and it started to cut into me. And like, I don't know if like the fabrics, what happened to the fabrics or whatnot, but it went from being, ooh, really nice to all the seams started to cut into my skin. And then I got to this point where like, even this, like the straps were literally like, not even like cutting, like, oh, just pressing in. No. I was taking off the bra and I had like slices in my skin for a while. So I have to, right now I'm wearing a sports bra, which I'm not happy with, which is the one I'm wearing today, but it fits. It doesn't fit. It provides a service and that service is keeping me presentable. So yeah, but that's what I've been learning today. And I hope that made sense and I hope that helps you. And I feel like if your bra is floating from your rib cage or you're not comfortable in your bra, I really suggest looking into Lily Pad Designs and like all these people. There are various different people who do bra patterns for people from like an A cup to like a double K. There's a lot. And I feel like everybody should at least take a moment to at least try to like figure out what fits. And the heat just came on. Try to figure out what fits best for you instead of just throwing your money at a brand and not knowing if it works and being really unsatisfied with life. And she even has like strapless bras. Like she has a strapless bra pattern that you can make. And I have it cut out and put it somewhere. I would do an office tour because I'm in a new house, but I have it cut out and I'm hoping that it'll work because I have so many little outfits and little things that I want to do, but I need a strapless bra for it because I always feel like it's really tacky when you wear like a tank top and you can see your bra strap. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to be tacky looking, but I guess that's just my mindset from when I was like younger, seeing clothes. So yeah. Let me finish this and yeah, then I'll wrap up. I'm making my mother some pajamas because we don't have any pajamas. We come from a state where there was like a week of cold and the cold was like 50 degrees. So we didn't really need pajamas. We wore what we wore every day. Essentially, you go from wearing tank tops or like sports bras to just putting on a shirt. That's the most that I've had for like an actual winter wardrobe. So now we're sitting here with this cold freeze that's going on and trying to figure out what clothes to wear. So that's where I'm at. Moving to my next page because I'm trying to be organized. Just a loud chair. All right. So, but other than that, how was your year? How was your holiday season? How was your Christmas? Mine was fun. I'm gonna insert some clips and whatnot of what we did. They're really short. I'm trying to get more into like including my life in things, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's what everybody else is doing. So I should do that. Maybe. I sound really sarcastic and I apologize. So I'm just doing that. But for my Christmas, we sat around and made cookies. I don't know why I got lost in that thought. We made cookies. I had my mom out actually like cutting cookies and stuff.
The last piece of dough. I know I could have made another cookie.
Now we need a paw print. Like that was a lot of fun. And honestly, our tradition every year, we were going to do voodoo dolls this year because she's into hoodoo. But we didn't end up doing that. They went less hoodoo, more burlesque, you know, those workers that I'm trying not to get flagged on YouTube for saying. And yeah, so, you know, it was a little more adult this year, but I think they're really cute. And the tradition that happens in my house is we take one or two and we'll decorate it really nice. I even went through and I made like batches of different colors of royal icing. We decorate 5 cookies and then we were basically done. We're lazy. So, because we're not a big fans of like the taste of like frosting on cookies, unless it's like, we just really don't like it, honestly. I can't even give an example. We're just not fans of frosting on cookies. So that's what we did for that. And then Christmas dinner I did like a really cheap, lazy ramen from scratch. And yeah, it was okay. I put too much onion in it, but I thought it looked really nice. And it was a really nice Christmas, and we just kind of hung out at the house. It was 72 degrees. 72 degrees on Christmas. I did not move up here for 72 degrees on Christmas. But I digress. 72 degrees. But it was a nice Christmas. This is what I got for Christmas, which I'm very happy about. Oh, and my new ring light. My new light. Woo. Because my ring light, the base broke. So now it's kind of stuck sitting here with duct tape. And it's sad. It doesn't move anywhere besides like this. So, you know, I got another ring light. Yeah. So how was your Christmas? I hope you had a good time. But I basically already ironed everything. I just want to come on here and say, hey, there's going to be a little bit of change in direction. I want to do more drafting for plus size. Then I want to do upsizing patterns. I have a whole thing about that I want to talk about, but I kind of just wanted to check in. Like I said, I wasn't going to be one of those people, but I just wanted to check in and see how you all were doing. I'm back and I have an office now and we have a house. So this room is dedicated to this and I am excited. So yeah, please leave me a comment how your holiday was and I hope to see you folks next time. Okay.